My friends and I are kind of like hitting our saturation point with the game we play. What's like a game that three players can play together and have a good time? It should be something you can put a lot of hours into, but isn't
Just wait, bro.
ridiculously
We're
hard to
almost
get
there.
started.
We're
People are
almost
saying
there.
Borderlands 4.
No. You just wait. You and your friends do whatever you got to do. Sit on your thumbs for like 2 weeks, and then we fucking get Battlefield 6. And I really think we're back.
There's a
coming
problem with
October.
Battlefield 6.
Oh, one
my
of your friends are gay.
He's not a keyboard and mouse shooter guy. So, like Borderlands 4, I feel like is a game you can learn to shoot with a mouse. Battlefield 6 is a game where you are cannon fodder for people who already know.
Yeah.
No. He plays support class or he plays medic. I like to play medic a lot. Nothing wrong with it. Call it epic heal time, and I'm always picking my boys up. You get comfy in that game playing support role. And in fact, if you're bad at shooting, you're like dedicated support, and there's a lot of joy in that. Like Battlefield, what I've always liked, it encourages you to do teamwork things. So if you supply your team, like if you drop a good ammo box, that'll give you way more points than a double kill. Way more points. So people get like high on the leaderboard and they could have low kills from doing the things that they should do in their roles. So your buddy who's a fucking loser, doesn't know how to play computer games, he should be following you around and keeping your gun stocked with ammunition.
Is that fun though?
Being I love it. I do it.
Like playing for hours as a squire.
You do things as like, well, see, I like to play Hell Let Loose and Squad, and I always go in there and I'm like, tell me what to do, daddy. I love when I got like a dude who's really in the military, and I'm like, I'm so ready to be just fucking dumb following orders right now. What do you want me to do? Where do I flip the switch on
Harley? I would have fun in that role too. I'm not sure he will. We'd have to see if he wants to.
Well, the thing is, whenever I play those games, after about like 15 minutes, I'm like, these fucking idiots. And then I promote myself to fucking squad leader. And I'm like, okay, dummies, here's what we're going to do. I didn't want to have to do this, but my buzz is wearing off. So now I want to start winning.
It's what kind of game you want to play, right? Because Night Rain is so unique and being like a Scrolls type game. Like I can't think of any like that. But Grounded 2 is a really fun co-op. That's when you're basically Honey, I
love
Shrunk
the
the
first
Kids.
one.
It's literally Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. The spiders are fucking scary. You have to grind and like find like enough leaves and thorns and bits of plastic to make weapons and technology and rank up. It's got a storyline, but there's also plenty of just kind of chilling and like, all right, I need 10 stems and you go get some spider web and you find me 8 pebbles, and there's a lot of like that and crafting and exploring. And then Borderlands 4 obviously is the new hotness that just has. I don't know if it's even out yet. It doesn't interest me. I don't like Borderlands, but that's going to be good. Dark Tide, I always recommend to people, and Helldivers, I always recommend to people.
I go back to Helldivers all the time, and I'm always like, look how much they're adding. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've been playing the new content. It's really fun.
Yeah, I like how hard it's gotten, because I did always play on difficulty 10, and I always won because I had 800 hours in that game. Now I play on difficulty 10 and half the time get fucked up. I love it. It's almost glitchy. I'm like, ooh, this is not. I feel like there's not supposed to be this many enemies and a flying dragon roach or whatever they're called.
Yeah, the flying dragon roach is a problem. Just keeping him out of the air is tough. But yeah, those would be my recommendations. I like those games a lot.
Those are some good ones. Raft is fun too. I would do another round of that.
No, Battlefield. Get your friend working even with a controller. You can play Battlefield. I'll see you guys on the field. Yeah, come on.
I don't think I'm going to play Battlefield.
Fuck you.
We always talk about why we don't like Battlefield, and Woody and I kind of agree. You just kind of feel inconsequential if you're not a badass motherfucker, and we're not. Certainly not at that game. With like, and then like, I see people bitching about the specialist stuff, about how you can bring so much gear, it sort of unbalances the game, and that doesn't affect me. But it's still like, oh, okay, there's a weird balance thing going on that I don't even quite understand.
Yeah, because they want like if you choose recon, they want you to have a sniper rifle. People, they don't want you to be able to choose something and be a recon guy like running around
with a grenade launcher and a rifle.
Yeah, spotting people. And yeah, I think. But I mean, I like what I like about Battlefield, the portal mode and stuff. You could just do lots of different game types. And I really thought the last one was a misstep, so I'm counting on this one to be back. And I don't even need to push it, because what if it comes out and it's shit again? So we'll talk the next time I'm a guest when some other Jew bails on you guys. I'll fill in.
One thing
I'm
that's on
surprised
my
you didn't play
mind a little
Monster Hunter.
bit, Rust appealed. Well, we've all had that friend who's like one of the top 0.1% CSGO players who shifts to every other shooter and just is amazing at it. I think he could be that guy before too long. I know you need to learn recoil patterns and such, but he's just him.
Not as much
And,
anymore.
Okay. But you really need a Rust tour guide, I think. You know, someone who knows about the blueprints, about this and that. And they play nights, and Rust seems to really encourage 24-hour players. And
I played Rust for a bit, and I did have someone from my chat, which has always like low-key been a great thing about streaming is you always got shooters on deck. Like you go in your Discord, you're like, is anyone playing? And half the people are playing some game and they're down to game. But Rust, like, yeah, I've had guides with me in that game, and it's I'm like how do I build the door? And they're like making a gun and defending the base while I'm like an idiot.
Scum would absolutely be your tour guide. He loves Rust. He's way more current on it than I am. I haven't played in probably a year. I got like 1,600 hours. I love Rust. And the recoil would be easier for him to get into now than it once was because they've simplified the recoil patterns.
I like
and
to
they've even simplified the
game.
blueprint system. Like the whole game is more easily digestible to a new player, I think, than it once was.
And I do like games that give you a dick. Always down to check it out.
Oh yeah.
Conan,
is that
Conan
still
gave
true?
You random. Conan was like random. You made a character and it gave you a dick, and it was like RNG on the size, and there was very big variation in sizes. It's like your guy, you don't get to re-roll on the.
So it's
dick.
like life.
Yeah,
I love that you don't get to re-roll
on the dick. Like you just.
I said there were a bunch of different labias in the game too, and you might just spawn in and it not be your cup of tea, but that's what you're born with. Get used to it.
My only problem with that as a feature, like the genital addition into video games, is if you have that feature, that game had better be fucking perfect. It had better have great reloads and it better have great missions, because if it's a bad game and they added that, you know they were fucking around with nonsense.
Terrible game with like great cock.
Hey guys, level 4 really sucks in the mission. They're like, yeah, but we'll get to that after the penis part. It's like, no. It better be a fucking flawless game if you're going to get into the weeds.
If Red Dead 2 sucked, all the like videos and breakdowns of how the horse balls shrink in the cold would be like, look what they did. Look at your horse ball technology and the game sucks.
Yeah. People would be like, what the fuck? When I ride into the wilderness here, everything gets pixelated and destroyed. I can't find the rare fox, and they have fucking shrinking horse balls.
No, Rust is straight. That Rust has so much content. They add content every month, and they have been for years and years and years and years. Every month, there's brand new cool stuff.
I respect that about Fortnite. Dude, I actually do check out Fortnite a whole bunch because like I'm always like, they're out here making games and doing a lot of shit. Feels like they've added so many things every time I check it out.
This is news to me, but I guess getting shot in the dick takes more damage in Rust than like belly shots or leg shots. And there's a whole article like why being well hung in Rust is bad news. Mo penis, mo problems.
Was that finally my big little dick?
Your tiny dick is an advantage. Yeah, having a smaller target to shoot at.
Me and my girlfriend.
Isn't that accurate? Because like if you get your dick shot off, you're gonna bleed to death faster than if you take like a belly shot.
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah, but this is a game where we make explosives from horse shit, so maybe take it easy on the realism.
I assume
not when it comes to penis, bro.
Dude, I think Borderlands 4, after I've watched a few gameplay videos, looks pretty neat. And the only thing you have to endure in a Borderlands game is the fact that the writers for Borderlands think that they're infinitely funnier than they are. And so like 1 in 30 to 40 dialogues will have a funny joke, and 39 out of 40 will be like grating and like irritating, where it's like, I can't skip this. I can't skip this stupid fucking character. I'm really trying to get to the randomized gun part of it. It doesn't seem like you guys understand the randomized gun part of it is a big part of how fun it is.
About the fight is like this cutscene where they're like, hold on, I'm going to upload a selfie to social media.
Literally, yes. Like that's how they behave in there. And it's like, man, why do you guys have to make this so cringe? You have the coolest gun mechanic ever. It's so fun.
Borderlands 2 or 3, they had a character named Muscles, And I tweeted, I was like, oh, there should have been like another character glasses, or there was like a really jacked guy. He's wearing a gray t-shirt with glasses. And I was like, what's like Muscles glasses? And someone tweeted at me. They're like, oh yeah, I work on the game and we were going to do that. And then we were just nervous. So we just changed it to just Muscles.
I would, for Woody, I would also recommend Space Marine 2.
Oh, for sure. 3 players. Definitely.
It's got that clip in it that I showed you that made you cry that time when like all the Ultramarines are on the hill trying to hold and all the monsters are just flooding in, and Calgar, like the badass, like shows up in a ship and the music starts playing and he just takes a step off into nothingness and falls down with like double auto cannons on his
Sure, but it's not true. I cry at victory scenes. That's okay.
I played that game, and that game really hit on the fact that the graphics were so sick and the enemies were so terrifying. And I always love this about Warhammer. It reminds me of like my younger years, like when I played football and you were like with the boys and you were ready for whatever. And these creatures are so terrifying, but the guys, the Space Marines, are just so serious about fucking them up. Like humans, there's like humans that they're like craziest, like they fucking hate aliens.
Oh yeah,
on a religious level, they fucking hate aliens. Don't even like this machine, but they're gonna pray to it to rev it up, and then they're just gonna go head on and